Welcome back to Gretchen's Vegan Bakery, another beginner's cake decorating tutorial that will have all your friends thinking you just took a master decorating class. Edible chocolate flour boxes filled up with whatever you like the best. 3 easy recipes and a really quick build for these chocolate boxes. So the first thing that we have to do is make these little chocolate garden boxes. And I found this brand of chocolate, which happens to be accidentally vegan. I found it at Aldi's, but of course you could use whatever brand chocolate you like the best. I just really think this is so perfect because it already comes in these little rectangle shapes. It's already tempered. I don't have to do very much except stick all the sides together, which I've already done here. I've gone ahead and made 3 boxes ahead of time, and I'm going to show you how I did that with this one here. So I'm going to need 2 sides, right? And then the third piece is going to get cut in half to be my other sides. Now I always do that with my trusty blowtorch to get my knife nice and hot. You will get an equal effect if you just run your knife under hot water. Just be sure you're not getting any of that water onto the chocolate. So estimate a rough middle for your 1 piece of chocolate. And if you can get square chocolates, then your flour boxes are just going to be square. But since mine are rectangle, I do have to cut the 1 piece in half because I don't want it to be really so big. And I have some tempered chocolate here, and if you are not sure how to temper chocolate, I do have a full-length video tutorial for how to do that. It is important to use tempered chocolate for this project because we do want our chocolate to properly set. And if you don't know how to temper chocolate, then your box may fall apart. Good old MacGyver, the original stick and a ruler. Give a comment below if you've been here since the Crumb Boss days when I used to film videos in my bakery. I was the self-proclaimed MacGyver in the bakery because I never had the proper tools. I always said I pulled all of this off with a stick and a ruler. Now we can get to the part where we fill these little chocolate boxes with really anything that you like the best. And believe it or not, I'm going for vanilla cake today because I want some really pretty contrast when I do go ahead and cut into these little desserts. I don't want it to be all chocolate like normally everything I do is. But I had some vanilla cake already in my freezer. So it was perfect where I just cut it to the size of the inside of this chocolate box. So now I'm going to just set these aside while I whip up a very quick berry compote to layer on top of this vanilla cake. And when I say quick, I mean quick. I throw all of my mixed berries into a pot. Sometimes I add sugar and sometimes I don't, and I really love making my own fresh compotes for fillings for cakes because I could just control the ingredients. I can use a sugar substitute if I'd like, or just leave out the sugar, which I often do, and let the sweetness come from the other components in the dessert. So my secret ingredient to all of my mixed berry compotes is a handful of cranberries. It is such a wonderful natural thickener that you don't need anything else, and once you let this compote cool, you can really see how it just thickens up almost like this amazing fruit preserve. So just make sure that it is cooled before you do add it to your chocolate boxes, because anything hot that you're going to add to something like this is just really going to melt that chocolate, which is another reason why I'm using a cold filling like this lemon custard that I decided to use as a filling today. It's going to be perfect with the vanilla cake and the berry compote. What a light and refreshing combination of flavors. But you might be going chocolate boxes with lemon. So way back when I had my bakery, there was a man who would come in every year for his birthday, and he'd order the same cake year after year. It was a lemon-filled vanilla cake with chocolate icing, and we would all cringe because who on earth eats chocolate with lemon? So again, if this is not the flavor combination that you would go for, you can use anything you want to fill these cutest little chocolate boxes. Comment below and let me know what you would use as a combination of flavors for something so cute as this. So I'm also adding some crushed up green cake that I had left over from my recent cake project, the lemon lime St. Patrick's Day cake. So if you didn't check that one out, that is definitely one that you're going to want to watch. And crushed up cookies is the perfect way to make dirt. You could also use a crushed up piece of cake, like chocolate cake, to represent some fluffy dirt. And then I'm going to just plant my carrots. Now I know I keep calling them flower boxes, but it's a good combination of flower boxes and vegetable boxes. And everything is 100% edible, including these little pansies. I mean, how beautiful is this? Just make sure that if you are going to use an edible flower, that you are using one that was specifically grown for edible culinary purposes, so that it doesn't have pesticides and things like that. You're going to want to really make sure that it is an edible flower first of all, and pansies definitely are. So, you know, if we're not vegan enough, now we're eating flowers, right? But hey, look how cute this is. I really do hope that you guys are going to want to try this. And yeah, grab all the recipes at GretchensVeganBakery.com as usual. And until next time, happy vegan baking. Bye for now.